You're going to be naturally fed up and annoyed, even at that point when they're winning. So it won't be a problem, and Jurgen Klopp is right. You know, it'll be okay, but sometimes that happens in football, and it's kind of okay to be upset when you're left out.
Tim?
Yeah, I don't mind it. He's upset he was left out, and to be honest, Jurgen Klopp's a brilliant man manager. You see there, had a little chuckle on his face. Says he usually gets around to his players and tells them to drop, didn't have enough time, and held his hand up.
So, if Liverpool are going to do this, they have to rely on others, but they also need to win their last 3 games, which would mean 5 straight wins, which they haven't done all season. No. Have they got it in them right now, do you think?
I think it won't happen. I don't think they'll. I think it's too much of an ask, Rebecca. And I know the fixtures look winnable. Burnley can be stubborn. We know defensively Liverpool are not anywhere near what they should be, I guess. And they can win the 3 games, but they've got to win the 3. They've got to, you know, Chelsea and Leicester, I guess, when they play against each other. I mean, there's a chance of them doing it, but I just personally don't see it. I think they're just going to be a little bit short at the end of the season.
Tim?
Yeah, I think the opposite. I mean, yes, Burnley can be stubborn, and they haven't won five on the bounce, but they're playing really well. And when I look at the way that midfield played today, Jurgen Klopp touched on it. That midfield was at it. They were connected. Their high press was brilliant. They have goals in this team, and I just think West Brom, Burnley, Palace, they'll win those games. They'll get to 69 points, and then Leicester have got to get a win and a draw against Chelsea and Tottenham.
Fans coming back next week, do you think that might play a part for the home team?
Oh, blimey.
There won't be any away fans. And Liverpool don't play in front of their fans until the last day of the season.
Don't they? Right,
No.
so it will help.
They have to go to Burnley at Turf Moor in front of a quarter of the stadium.
I mean, not a hostile place, but it will make a difference. Players will definitely get a boost from the home fans being in the stadium, and will give a little bit more effort. Effort is underrated. Liverpool's win became because of effort today, because the midfield effort, the drive, they wanted it more than Manchester United, and that enabled them to keep the ball away from those Man United forwards, and they go on and win the game. So I think the fans will make it a little harder for Liverpool in the first 2 matches.
And I think you make a great point with the fans. There have been no fans for so long that even though they're going to be the home fans, I think the Liverpool team will get a boost out of that, of seeing fans in the stadium. And quite frankly, they are the better side. There's more quality, and so if they get a boost, even though Burnley I think gets a little bit of a boost as well, I favour Liverpool.
Do you think there's going to be any pressure on Jurgen Klopp this summer if they finish 5th or 6th?
No. I don't think so. No, I mean, disappointing, obviously. To lose your main central defenders for the big part of the season, you know, it does mean something. They buy 2 players in January or bring them in. They're both injured as well. So it's just been very difficult times. It will be interesting, though, in terms of what new players will come in and whether this whole group can press the reset button and go again for next season and make a real title push. That's the big question.
OK, lovely stuff, gentlemen. Thank you. We're still going to hear from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Defeat. They deserved to win. We conceded goals in bad moments of the key moments of the game. You know, just before half-time, just after the second half started, and of course towards the end, we didn't call it build on the momentum or break up momentum. First 10-15 minutes, I thought we played really well. We should have built on that momentum and maybe pushed more. And then we give him 3 goals, really. At least 2 of them we give him. And then when we score again, we've got momentum. We have a massive double chance there. So key moments went against us.
Too many individual errors as well. We were a bit sloppy in some passages, giving the ball away more than normal.
Yeah, you know, their shape and their pressing. They're very aggressive. They're very, very good press. And of course, we created our own I can't even speak now. Downfall, because the second goal we probably expect no foul there, and just because it's not really a foul, but the referee probably gives a foul because Bruno is up there, and it's a bad moment to concede a goal in just before half-time. And as I said, the start of the second half was really, really poor. That third goal we gave him.
Do you think missing Harry Maguire is a factor, not just in his individual position, but his presence across the team?
Harry's been really important for us and really good, and he's been absolutely top since he came to the club. So of course we're going to miss him, but he's out, so we got to deal with that. We got good enough players to be able to deal with it. We should be. So now it's about regrouping, start building our own confidence and momentum again, because we've got 2 games in the league and then the final.
You say they were good, they pressed hard. Is an element that perhaps they wanted it more?
No.
Because they're fighting for it. You're already safe for Champions League.
No. The attitude was right. The focus was. I saw in the boys this afternoon that we were ready for it. And then games, as I said, key moments went against us. We didn't really, as I said, build on the good times. Especially the start of the game, I thought we should go more for it. And when we lose the ball up there, go and win it back. Because sometimes we let them off the hook, we let them play out, and then they're hard to defend against.
As you said, your Champions League football is assured. But how quickly do you return to form? Because, of course, you have a huge final.
Tuesday. We need to find ourselves straight away. We've got Fulham on Tuesday, and we need to start, as I said, building that momentum and confidence, because 2 games, that's it's not a lot of preparation, but we should go into that final ready, because I expect Tuesday to be a good one.
Once again, this was played against the backdrop of the protests. It may well be the same again on Tuesday. Is that having an effect on you or the team?
Well, of course, when a little bit of the preparation, it's different. And the games that came here together in 5 days, 3 league games, of course, it disrupts it a little bit. So it's not been ideal, but we've had to deal with it, and we've come through it now, and just hopefully when we can let the fans in on Tuesday, it'll be a good atmosphere here.
Let's hope so. Thanks, Ollie.
We've been waiting for a long time to let them in, so it's about time we enjoy a game together.